So before we start, I want to talk about the fact that if you hear puppies like screaming in the background, it's because they're outside and they have to be in a kennel because we have hawks circling our house and they're upset because they have to be contained for their own safety. But yeah, FYI, that's what the noise is. They're fine, I promise. They're not happy. They're not happy. Nothing I do makes them happy. Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Sarah, and today I am so excited because I've been waiting for some palettes for a really long time for a new company that I'm super excited to review, Ruby May Cosmetics. So they just added a couple of Ruby May Cosmetics products to the Shop Hush app, and that's where the puppy is screaming. Oh my goodness. That's where I originally found them, and I was just like looking at some of the palettes. And if you saw my most recent haul, I hauled the Sunset Boulevard palette from Ruby May Cosmetics, and after I saw it I was like, okay, I have to look it up. I have like highlighters, blushes, lipsticks, a ton of like liquid lipsticks, and then a couple of palettes. And so I got my hands on two of their more popular palettes, I guess, and they were on sale. I have the Sunset Boulevard palette, Smoke and Mirrors, and Down to Earth palettes. These ones, their names are located on these back little stickers. And this is gonna be a little bit of a longer video because I'm gonna go kind of in depth because I haven't seen any other reviews. I found one video about Ruby May Cosmetics. So I'm really excited and I just wanna jump right into talk about the palettes. Okay, so first of all, this is the first palette that I got. I ordered this off Shop Hush, so I did not order this off RubyMay.com, but it is the Ruby May Cosmetics. It's their brand. So I'm pretty excited about this. I got this, in the haul that I did last week. If you saw that, you know what I'm talking about. This is supposedly their new packaging, and so it's supposed to be more product, and also this packaging comes with a mirror. Oh, hello. Comes with a mirror, and the pans are a lot larger. You'll see when I show the other ones in a minute. These are all so pretty. So this is a $15 palette on Shop Hush, the app, and it is a $26 originally palette on RubyMayCosmetics.com. I will leave both those links down below. It's currently sold out on Ruby May as I'm filming this, but on Shop Hush it is still there for $15, so I highly recommend getting your hands on this. I swatched this a little bit in my last video, but I'll have a couple of the swatches that I did inserted right here. But yeah, this one has all the names as well as, yes, a actual mirror. And on the back it just has 15 color eyeshadow, 24-month shelf life, made in China, which honestly a lot of actually like good quality products do come out of China nowadays, as long as it's a real company, which is pretty cool. It says cruelty free on the back. And then the two palettes I ordered from RubyMayCosmetics.com were both in the sales section, so I got them both for $9.99. I ordered the Down to Earth palette and the Smoke and Mirrors palette, and so let's just do these individually. So when they came, I only paid $2.79 for shipping for each of them because I ordered them separately. And so they come individually in these like bubble wrap things that has the logo on top, and it's triple bubble wrapped. And so after you take it out of the bubble wrap packaging, it comes out of two more sleeves. And this is the old packaging, so it's a little bit different. It has this really nice sleeve over the top, and on the back it's the same thing as the outside of the sleeve, the ingredients, where it's made, and it has the name located right here. This is the Down to Earth palette. And when you open this up, ooh, there goes the little plastic sheet. They do not have any mirrors, and so this is the old packaging as far as I know, but I do love the texture on this more. It's a very like matte finish, whereas the other ones are very like plasticky, shiny finish. They're both this really nice thick cardboard though, and you can fold, ooh, you can fold all the way back. And these ones do not have any names on the colors. They're a little bit smaller and the pan size is a little bit smaller, but it's still, what is that, 15 shades. I'm like so confused. But it has a really nice mix of mattes and shimmers, like metallic-y finish looking, but of course I'll have it all linked down below and you can, I don't know if they actually like list off how many finishes they have. I think it's just matte and shimmer, or matte and metallic. I only think there's 2 different finishes. But these are really beautiful. I have not even swatched these at all, so I'll insert some swatches right here. There's that. And this is the Down to Earth palette, and it has a bunch of really beautiful colors in there. The last palette I ordered was the Smoke and Mirrors palette. So same thing, she slides out of this. This is also the old packaging. Like I said, I don't know if they're switching them all over to the new packaging, like the Sunset Boulevard. But we've got our logo, Remaze Cosmetics, same thing on the back, the little sticker that indicates what palette it is. Another sheet, and again, no mirror. But this one has much more, also it folds back all the way. There's a little bit of like that pink shade on the top, but again, no names. They're all very beautiful. This is more of a cool toned palette, I would say. It does have like this pink pop of color, and then this is showing up really like white in the video, but it's actually like a really pretty pinky champagne-y color. And I'll insert a couple of the swatches that I did right here. No names, it'll just be going down. I'm not sure if it's right or left from your side, but you'll see them. Again, metallic-y, shimmery finishes and a lot of matte finishes. Overall, these came so fast. I think I ordered one of them on Sunday night and one of them on Monday morning. If you sign up for their emails, you get $5 off your first purchase. And so one of them, even with shipping, I got it for only $8.50. And it's only like a little over $2 per palette just to ship an individual one. They come packaged really nicely. These were here in like 3 days. I do live in California also, so I didn't have to go very far. There is a 4th palette that now I'm really interested in getting my hands on. It's the Kaleidoscope palette. It is sold out on Hush and it's sold out on Roommate.com. They did a small restock this morning on Hush an hour later and they were all gone again. And so it's just very much like keep your eye out for that kind of stuff. Once it's back in stock though, I do want to do a review separately on this also. Each of these palettes I want to do an eye look on and a wear test for, because I'm not sure if, since this is new packaging and more product, if they changed the formula at all. I don't know if they actually changed it or not. I don't know if they just changed the packaging and changed the amount of product that's in it, but I'm pretty curious to see. So today I really want to use the Down to Earth palette for a little look, and so here she is again. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but let's get into this. So I just primed my lids with some e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. It's like the best thing ever. Almost all my first impressions I use the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I have not yet been disappointed, at least like with staying power and crease not creasing at the end of the day. So this is gonna be kind of difficult. If you still heard the puppies, they're just really angry because I just left them out there. And I'm gonna go in with this like tan color right here. So there's not a lot of kickback, which is really nice. Pretty pigmented. It moves around pretty easily. We're just gonna go up into our crease a little bit, just to give myself like a base to work with. So that eyeshadow color is literally like my skin tone, so you can't even see it, but I can kind of see it. Okay, next, I don't really know what I want to do today. I want to like use the orange and the green, but I don't know how. We'll see. We might be able to do that. So next, I think I want to go in just with this. Let's do like this reddish brown shade under here. It looks really orange, but it's actually quite brown. Let's do that. Yeah, there's really not a lot of kickback at all in these shadows when I mess with them, which I mean is pretty nice. Ooh, I really didn't think I picked up that much, but wow. So initially I thought that there wasn't going to be as much pigment picked up since there's just not a lot of kickback and it doesn't really seem like a lot of pigment is on my brush, but that's actually pretty colored. Again, I don't know what's with like my camera today. It's just not picking it up as much, but it's actually quite like an orange brown, which is really nice. And so far as I'm blending it out, it's not blending the color away, it is really just blending it out and like helping me kind of like smoke out the shadow. So far that's literally just this like burnt orangey brown color right here. It's pretty nice. So I tried to damp a like a eyeshadow brush, but it was too dirty, and so it dirtied this pink color, and so I had to kind of like scrape out the top. I'm like really sad about it. We're just gonna use our finger. I'm like not gonna risk trying to use a brush again. And I'm going to start more on the inner corner, or the inner part of the lid, not necessarily inner corner. So hopefully y'all can see this. It's all gonna get blocked off. And I'm just placing it like really, really close to my inner corner on like the inner third of my lid. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And the shimmers, I will say, at least in this one so far, it's not so much like the pigment itself as it is, there are a lot of iridescent shimmers in here. And so it looks really pink on camera, but I can actually kind of see like my skin peeping through at parts of it, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Next, we're going to go in with this orange shade. And again, I'm just going to use my finger because they're actually clean. I think my brushes are too dirty to mess with this. I don't want to like destroy it when the first time I'm using it. So I'm going in like the center third of my eyelid, if that makes sense. Again, I don't know. Ooh, this one's much more pigmented. It has the same like shimmer to it, but it's actually covering like the skin color. I don't know if there's like an actual term for that besides this one's actually pigmented. These are like actually so bright too, which is kind of exciting. I'm much more like a plummy, deeper color person. And so that's why I decided to use these colors, because that'd be fun. We're gonna go back in with that pink, and we're gonna do the outer third of our eye. Orange again in the middle. I'm just building that up. And again, these shadows are very buildable and pretty easy to work with. besides that pink shade. It proved to be a little more difficult than I anticipated. But the orange is really pretty. It's like a really peachy orange. And so I'm just adding more pink to the inside and the outside. Wow, that's like neon. This is so not like my colors, but I wanted to try it out because I thought, why not? Today is the day to try something different. Okay, we are going to take a angled shadow brush from BH Cosmetics. Yeah, I'll link them down below. And I'm gonna go in, I think, with just this brown to deepen up the outer corner. And again, not a lot of kickback, but last time that I said that, there was so much pigment on my lid already. Oh yeah, same thing. It actually is very pigmented for only having a little bit of shadow. Like in the actual brush. Wow, that is just, this is I think going downhill pretty fast. Okay. I think I chose the wrong brush to do what I wanted to do, because it brought my shadow out like way too far with like the edge of it. This one I like better. What happened here? It's like 5 miles out that way. I mean, I can clean that up with a little bit of concealer before we're done. Same like this matte color right here, that's literally my skin color. I'm going to use that to really just diffuse out this brown. Oh wow, actually it blends out so nicely. Same literally skin color for me. And there's no names on these, not even like names on the back, nothing. So I don't know what to call it besides that one color that looks like my skin color. Oh my god. I'm just really feeling this isn't gonna be my day. I don't know what I did or why I did what I did. Why did I think using orange and pink was going to be a good idea? I don't know. Alright, so I'm back, and overall, I mean, it's not awful. It could be a lot worse from a company I never heard of and stuff like that. And so now that I've actually put on my mascara and my liner, I'm actually like kind of digging the orange. It's really pretty. I just have a little bit of that pink left in the inner corner. That's the one color that I'm just not as impressed with. But the orange really surprised me. I actually really like it. This would be really beautiful for like spring and stuff like that. It's more cohesive than I anticipated. Because initially I was just like, oh, I've got this really fun colorful look that I'm going to do with this palette. And then it like fell apart in my hands. But now it's fine. I'm actually like, I'm gonna leave it on after this and actually wear it for the rest of the day. Why is it so orange? Thank you. So there's a little bit of product like on the edges and everything, and so I just used this one, this one, this one, this one, a little bit of this one, like just to smoke out the edges and the outer corner, because I like mine a little bit darker just to give my eye some dimension. If you sign up for their emails, you get $5 off your first purchase, or like $5 off like one item or something. It's a small makeup company, which is kind of cool that it's something like kind of, I don't like the word indie, but it kind of is. It's more of like it's a small independent company that produces makeup. I've never seen any other palettes with this kind of color scheme or this kind of color story. Let me know if you have. I'll be using this one a little bit more because I do want to use these purples, which I didn't use today. I had to refrain from using them. It has even, like, if you cover these up, there's just those really nice light neutrals. There are a lot of fun colors in this palette, very versatile, I would definitely say. I love the color story. I love the idea behind it. I love small, like, makeup brands and makeup companies. You get to support the little guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love a high-end makeup palette at Sephora like the Next Girl, but I love the idea that this is like this small little special thing. Like, it feels really special too, to be able to try out products like this. This is basically a first impressions. The only thing that I'm gonna say right now that I don't like, I don't know if it's because I'm the one that messed it up. I don't think so, because even if I use it for a while, that's still how the color will perform. Is this pink color? I had such high hopes, and it feels so soft, but it just, you see what I'm talking about? Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but it's not pigment as much as it is just like pink flecks and like not glitter. It's not large pieces of glitter. It's just like, it's sparkly, iridescent. It's more of like, maybe it's a top coat. Maybe it's a topper. Maybe I'm wrong. But overall, I like the palette. I do think it takes a little bit of time to get used to, just because these, even like some of the finishes, were not finishes I was used to in other palettes that I own. I think that's it. This is gonna be the really long video for the Ruby May Cosmetics. Like, I want to review each of the palettes individually, and I want to eventually get my hands on the Kaleidoscope palette. Let me know if you have that at all, because I'm really curious, and again, that's one that the swatches are like so pretty online. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed it. And you want to try a different brand that's, I haven't seen a lot of. They have an Instagram page and the website, but besides that, I don't see a lot of it anywhere. Thank you so much for watching. That is all I have for you guys today. Come back next week for more Ruby May Cosmetics reviews, because I have 2 other palettes that I really want to dive into, and there are a couple other palettes that I've been kind of looking at getting from Ruby May, so depending on how these next 2 palettes go, that might change my mind. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like down below so I know if you liked it or not. But anyways, thank you so much, guys. I will see you next time with me right here. Okay, bye! So after like swatching them and everything, I will say that Sunset Boulevard, I think, might actually be a different formula. Everything is so creamy. I only had issues with one of the matte shades. So, I don't know. Definitely pick up Sunset Boulevard just initially off the shades. Like, look! She's gorgeous! And she's only $15 on Shop Hush. Not even joking. This is not affiliated, nothing. I just love quality makeup for a good price. I'm very, very impressed, but I do think it is a different formula. Don't quote me on that, though. Research it yourself, but I do think it is. It's so much creamier, and the pigmentation is so much better. But yeah, that was just like final thoughts. Still loving this makeup. Puppies are still screaming. But yeah, okay, I'm going now. Bye!